Hello, I'm Pyartho, the host of Youth Lai Lunge Lai, a Burmese language podcast sharing stories of young people in Myanmar. This is my second episode in English on the Civil Disobedience Movement following the lives of CDM members after the 2021 military coup. For their security, I will not use their real names or real voices. The CDM is a non-violent movement of former civil servants who refused to work under the military after the coup on February 1, 2021. The National Unity Government states that there are 200,000 CDM members inside Myanmar. Many have fled underground or into exile.
My name is Koicho. I am a former high school teacher. I joined the CDM in February 2021.
After 1 year underground in Myanmar, Koicho fled across the border into Thailand. He gave up his teaching and now works at a factory in Bangkok.
As my parents are now old, I don't want them to be in danger because of my anti-coup activism. So I plan to move to Bangkok, where my relative lives and works. I moved to Mae South, Thailand in 2022 and lived there for 2 years. Then in 2024, I relocated to Bangkok for work.
Koicho is now a migrant worker in Thailand. Koye is also a high school teacher from Myanmar who joined the CDM in 2021. But he remains in hiding inside the country.
I'm keeping a low profile, so yes, I'm safe to some extent.
Koye has been able to continue his work teaching.
I started a few months ago. I cannot travel and cannot apply for a well-paying job, so I started giving private classes.
My name is Pyartho. I joined the CDM in February 2021.
Pyartho is another teacher from Myanmar who fled to Thailand due to his membership in the CDM. These three CDM members face financial difficulties 4 years after the coup, as they have had to flee their homes and their studies or careers. The military regime, which seized power after the coup, have issued arrest warrants against anyone involved in the CDM. They have been removed from their previous jobs, banned from leaving the country, and arrested if caught by the authorities. Thankfully, the three CDM members have supportive families. Koye's family has supported him financially since he joined the CDM.
My parents support me a lot, especially my father. He's still the breadwinner of the family. Whenever I'm depressed and I think of working under the military, my father encourages me not to be worried about our financial security. I don't want to work formally under this military regime.
Koye, Koicho, and Pyartho are not only CDM members, they are also members of the LGBTQ+ community. In Myanmar, teachers are treated with great respect from their students and the community. Schools force teachers to follow the gender assigned at birth regardless of their sexual orientation. For Kodijo, living outside of Myanmar is a chance to finally be himself.
I've been non-binary since my childhood. However, at my workplace as a teacher, according to social norms, I had to act as a male. But now I have the freedom to be myself.
But for Cô Ye, support from friends and family made it easy to come out.
Being an LGBT, I grew up in a positive environment. My friends didn't judge me. 11 at university, I was accepted. I didn't transform into a woman, but I love being non-binary. I am who I am, and I never pretend to be anyone else. My parents have accepted my sexual orientation. They only told me never to act undignified, and I never did.
The committee representing Pyartho adopted a CDM law in June. It stipulates that non-CDM civil servants will be punished once democracy is restored in Myanmar. This has stirred controversy on social media. Mintokau and Cô Ye are quite happy with the CDM law, but Kodijo disagrees with it.
I agree with the CDM law. I think non-CDM civil servants should face the consequences.
Some chose not to join the movement, while others have to work under the military, even if they disagree with the coup. On one hand, I don't want to judge them, but on the other hand, I have concerns about their standpoint. For me, I stood with the civilians, I still stand with the civilians, and I will follow their decision on non-CDM after the revolution is successful.
The CDM wants an end to military rule in Myanmar for once and all. If that happens, CDM members like Mintokau and Kodijo could return home to a new society. That was the story of Kodijo, Cô Ye, and Mintokau, 3 LGBTQ+ teachers who joined the CDM to reverse the coup and restore democracy in Myanmar non-violently. Since the armed uprising to the 2021 coup began, many in Myanmar have forgotten the sacrifices made by the CDM in refusing to work under the military. The new CDM law is controversial, but at least it has put focus back on how much members of the CDM have sacrificed. Many hope to be able to return to Myanmar one day to build a just, peaceful, and democratic society inclusive of all. If you have any questions or comments about this episode, please leave one in the podcast player. Thanks for listening. I'm Pyartho. To hear more stories like this, find and follow Youthline Lunge Line on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts.